y'all are just we about to wrap our ribs. So let's pour this over our chicken.
Gotta say a word, keep getting me what I'm looking for. I just gotta tell everybody, I don't wanna keep it on the low. Goddamn, I love you. I love you. Goddamn, I love you. I love you.
Okay guys, so now I have my chicken breast in this pan. I'm gonna add some of these vegetables and I'm going to add some seasoning. But for chicken breast, it can tend to be a little bit dry. So I'm gonna bake it in the oven. First, I'm gonna let it marinate for a little bit. Then we're gonna bake it in the oven. And then we're going to cover it with aluminum foil. What we're gonna cover. First, we're gonna start off with a little oil. Ooh. Hope y'all see that. We got a little bit of cooking oil we're gonna put on here. It's a little dark in here. Hope you guys can see me with a little bit of oil on here. Just to make sure it's tender. Here. Little garlic. I'm going with some black pepper. A little of this chicken bouillon. Lemon pepper. So like I said, we're making lemon pepper chicken breast. Onion powder. Alright. Seasoning. And our peppers. So this is how it's looking so far. Kind of like massage it in. My hands are clean. Put this all in there because we put a lot of seasoning in there. Let the oil marinate in there. See the seasoning in there? Fix this right. And we're gonna put, there's no seasoning on the other side, we're gonna put some on there. Guys, presentation is key when you're cooking. So make sure your food looks good. Because we already know it's gonna taste good. But people wouldn't know that if your food look all messy. They ain't even gonna wanna try it to see how delicious it is. So make sure your food always look good. It is a food show. Every time you cook something, cook it with confidence, cooking with love, but make sure your presentation. See how we fixed that right back? It got all the good seasonings on there. We might sprinkle just a little bit more of something, but let me wash my hands first. All right, guys, so we got it all seasoned. So I'm just gonna cover it with some wax paper because I gotta run to the store and get some aluminum foil, but this is all prepped and ready to go. Okay, y'all, for my ribs, I already put some vinegar on there. I'm gonna put this sazon on there because we don't want it to be we want it to be seasoned, but we're gonna make a brown sugar rub to go on these ribs. But we do need to put some seasoning on it for flavor. You gotta put that on there. Black pepper. gonna let this marinate too. We're gonna rub all this in. I think I want to put a little soy sauce on there too. So, oh, we put a little soy sauce. Put a little soy sauce on there because everybody knows sweet and salty goes together. So, I'll put a little dab of soy sauce on there. And this also has sodium in it, so that's why we don't need too much seasoning. I think we should go in with a little bit more brown sugar and marinate this in. So I'm gonna marinate this in, and I'm gonna pull y'all back in. All right, so our ribs are marinated. It looks so good, y'all. Look at all the seasonings in there. If you get up close so you see the good seasoning. But yeah, so I'm gonna marinate this too, because it's too early to cook dinner. Okay, but I would just Saturday and Sunday. You said, hold on, tell me again, you said a liver and raisins. What happened?
No, my brother, so that's why I had to,
So before I start cooking on top of my stove, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my stove. So it needs to be clean before I even start cooking on it. So we're gonna go ahead and clean the stove, and then we're gonna start cooking and prepping the rest of that stuff. We're gonna do broccoli rice casserole, and we're gonna do some yams and some cornbread and green beans. So y'all, let's get to cooking with Tina. Just joking, but yeah, let's clean this stove. All right, guys, so since the kitchen is clean, let's go ahead and peel our sweet potatoes so that we can have that done. Wash our hands because we just use cleaning product. This up. Right now, we're going to wash our potatoes. Then we're going to wash our potatoes right quick. But you see, Curtis, you gotta make people stand on it. You gotta make people stand on it. Like if somebody agree with you on something, you gotta make them stand on it. The hell? You ain't gonna tell me, oh, I'm gonna work for you today, and then you gonna work for me tomorrow, and you don't do it. You gonna do that shit, because I'm not gonna call you, I'm not gonna text you. I'm gonna act like when 4 o'clock roll around, you still there. Yeah, because that's, you gotta stand on stuff. If you don't Alright guys, so far on our Sunday dinner, regular smuggler vlog, we just gonna cook dinner. We're cooking dinner right now, getting that on the stove. I'm gonna wash my hands, stretch my hair, but yeah. Let me show you what I got going so far. So far we got our seasoned green beans. I might put some sausage in there because I'm feeling like some real good food. Yeah, so these are just regular seasoned green beans. Then we got our rice, which we're gonna make our broccoli rice casserole with. That's 4 cups of rice. And then we got our sweet potatoes. And yes, I'm using the same spoon as my food. So, I shouldn't have said that. That sounded kind of rude. But I'm just using the same spoon, guys, because, you know, it's right there. Nothing got no meat in it. This is just all veggies. So this is right here for our sweet potato casserole that we make. It's gonna be so bomb. But yeah. So yeah, let's continue cooking. I think I'm gonna put some sausages in there. Let me see if I got some sausages. Let's go to this fridge and see if we got some sausages that we can put in there. Probably not. But I do got some bacon. But I don't feel like frying no bacon, so. No, we don't got that kind of sausage. So anyway, that's okay because we got meat already. We're not gonna worry about that. So yeah, basically, this is our Sunday dinner, guys. I'm gonna make this sweet potato thing for the first time. I'm so excited. Okay, so we got everything in the pot ready to go. Our meat is already in the oven. We got ribs, some St. Louis ribs, what I put a brown sugar and soy sauce rub on. And then we also got our lemon pepper chicken breast in the oven. Also, I put a little lemon juice in there at the end. I didn't show y'all that, but I put a little lemon juice at the end. I'm not finna touch no food, so but I got this for you. But yeah, so we're gonna let that cook. And what else I'm gonna do? I would vacuum, but I don't want to. So we ain't gonna do that. We just gonna wait till something get done, and we're gonna just keep on prepping the food. See y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. So my body is lacking probiotics and I hate yogurt. But I got these little fusion things right here. I'm going to try it. No, you know what? I'm going to drink it anyway because regardless if I like it or not, I still need to drink it. Excuse my nails because I ain't getting my nails done. Itty bitty things, honey. Ain't a shame. Yep. But anyway. But yeah, so I'm finna try these fusion things right here and see what they talking about. We're going to drink it regardless, so she might as well just get ready to chuck this. So let's get ready to chuck it. Oh, I like strawberry and bananas. It's got 5 grams of protein. Let's pull y'all up. Right there. It got 5 grams of protein, y'all. I'm going to drink it regardless. I need it. I don't care. Oh. Oh my gosh. Drink it. We're just gonna do half today. We'll do half today, half tomorrow. It's not that bad. I get it. I'm gonna go ahead and get the ingredients ready. But the reason I don't like sweet potato casserole that we're attempting to make it because we don't even know what it is. But right, I need this. But we still gonna try to make it. And I know my mama said we need so some butter. This. Got the butter. She also said we need a sugar. Y'all just see me bring the sugar over there. Too close. Whatever. But yeah, so you see me bring the sugar. We also need, oops, drop something. And we also need eggs. Yeah. Cause my camera about to die. Okay, y'all, the sweet potatoes are done. I'm finna drain them and I'm gonna smash them up like smashed potatoes. They're super done. Guys, it's time. We got our sweet potatoes ready. You see them? This is gonna be good, y'all. Got my measuring cup for my sugar. I think I should go ahead and start smashing it down first. Smash it all down. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Got this recipe from my mom, but you know, you can never make the food like your mom. She always do better. But you at least can try. So get everything mixed up. Y'all can see everything is smashed up. Alright, we're gonna go in. This is just a half a cup, guys. So we're gonna have to have 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because she said 2 cups of sugar. Here we got some cinnamon. Not too much. Then we got some vanilla. Alright. A whole stick of butter. And she said some milk. Alright. That should be enough because we eyeballing it. Alrighty. And now we mix. I can't find my blender because it's still packed away, so we just got to go what we can go with. Good, y'all. We gotta bake this in here.
You have a whisk though.
I'm just using it, so let's put it in. I think we should spray the pan. I think we should spray the pan. Gonna bake it in the oven, and it's a bacon. I'm super excited about this, y'all. It look good. Get y'all down anyway. To it. Yeah, that's looking real good right there. That's our sweet potato souffle. Get into it. Get into it. Okay guys, so I took my chicken from this pan to lemon pepper chicken breast. It's looking so gravy and pour it on top. So good. Just so it can be a little thick on top, and then I gotta cook a little up in here. So we're gonna put some butter in there, and we're gonna make a homemade gravy. Or a 1/3 cup of flour, not a 1/2 cup. 1/3 cup of flour with that, and let that flour cook off. Bro, I don't even need that much. Now we need our whisk. A little whisk action going on with this one. Buttermilk and mix us a little bit. mix it up. Let it get thick. You see how it's getting white? It's starting to form a gravy. So once I finish doing this, I'm gonna... Alright guys, so it has now turned into a gravy. If it's too thick, you can just always add more liquid. You can always add more liquid, but you can't take the liquid out of it. So you get what I'm saying. It already tastes very flavorful because that's what we cook the chicken in. But yeah, so I'm gonna add some more stuff to it, then we're gonna pour it over the chicken. So here's my ribs, guys. Let's pour this over our chicken. Put this on there. I'm gonna sprinkle a little barbecue sauce on there. Put this in a little cute container right here. But they are so good and they're so tender. I'm gonna slap a little barbecue on there. This is how our smothered chicken breast is looking. Really delicious. It's gonna taste so good. Yep. So I'm gonna put just a little barbecue on there and put it back in the oven. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got our ribs in the oven. We got our green beans on the stove. We finna make our broccoli rice casserole now. I don't know how y'all make y'all, but this is how I make mine. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna put it together. So these are the ingredients I got. Guess what? Y'all almost forgot the broccoli. How you gonna make broccoli rice casserole without the broccoli? It's just gonna be a rice casserole, I guess. Okay, guys. So these are the ingredients I have right here. Some everything that I need for that. But every time I make it, y'all, it's so different. I'm telling y'all, every time you cook the rice, it don't never turn out the same. My broccoli. So I'm gonna show y'all the ingredients that I have in the microwave real quick to take some of the frost off of it. I'm gonna put it back in for another 2 minutes, 4 minutes probably, and I'll check on it. But yeah, so let's get started adding these ingredients while that's getting ready. So yeah, so this is my rice. I cooked, almost overcooked it. I'm real transparent on this camera, on this channel, honey. We ain't gotta fake nothing. We ain't faking nothing. I almost overcooked this rice. It's still gonna be okay though. So we're gonna start by rinsing our cans off. Rinse y'all cans off. We got the can of cream of chicken that we put in here. That. So I had to mix that together. I made a big one. I don't know why, but I don't know how to cook small. If I cook small, everybody gonna want second to third. If I cook big, I'm gonna have leftovers. I already know how it's gonna go. All right. Gonna add a little bit of this heavy whipping cream. Just a little bit. We don't need too much. We're gonna add some cream cheese. It's a long vlog, guys. We was cooking all day. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all cooked for today. That's my little hack. I cut a little slit on the side if you can see it, so I could like squeeze it out. Squeeze it. I'll squeeze it. Alright, squeeze it. Boom. That's about all we need. It is back in the fridge. Alright. Mix that up. As I start getting So what it needs to do, get that milk. Everything start mixing it together. Next we got the big boy Velveeta cheese. Put some of that in here. Hope that y'all can see me. Enough of that. Go get our broccoli, then we add our seasonings. Alright. We got all of our broccoli, our cheese, everything is inside. Just add it in here. Mix that up real good. And of course we're going to add our seasonings. Let's get this mixed up some so that cheese can start doing what it needs to do. Okay guys, off camera I put my seasoning because I was talking to the boys, but I just basically put some chicken bouillon, I put some salt, a little sprinkle of salt, a little sprinkle of pepper, and some garlic powder. We still got to taste it to make sure everything is on point, but we're still going to bake it because we still got to bake it. So everything going to come together. I'm going to put it in the oven, bake it off, let all the cheese melt, then I'm going to sprinkle my other cheese on top. That's how I usually do it. Go ahead and get the. We're gonna put it in the oven, uncover it to let the cheese melt. Food, guys. We're gonna re-stir it up. Some people come to your house. Yeah, you can put some other side in there. I already tasted my food, baby. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's just Jiffy, y'all. 2 boxes of Jiffy, some milk, and eggs. 2 eggs. Easy cornbread. Alright guys, so alright y'all. Yeah, alright guys, so we're finished our Sunday dinner. Just waiting on let me show you what we got. Our broccoli rice casserole, dinner. Our seasoning. Make sure you go down to the comment section, like, comment.